Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is August 1st, and our reading is Right Livelihood. And what, monks, is right livelihood? Here, a noble disciple, having abandoned the wrong mode of livelihood, earns his living by a right livelihood. This is called right livelihood. And that's the Samyutta Nikaya 45, verse 8. Right livelihood means we do not harm others while earning our living. We don't lie, cheat, or steal. We try not to kill people. We refrain from conning people out of their money or pulling a fast one to get ahead. We don't sell dope, women, or children. We look for and are mindful of the divine spark in others. Though we don't have the citation at hand, we believe the Buddha also said, "Don't mooch." We support ourselves and our families by honest work and our own contributions. After all, we are not communists. Right livelihood is the final piece of the ethical conduct stream within the Eightfold Path. If you'll remember, there's right speech, right action, and now right livelihood. And together these are the things we're supposed to do in order to live right. Now, this is important because if we're half-stepping, if we're living a double life, if we've got some nonsense going on the side, we're not going to be able to sit in meditation, in samadhi, and that's the final stream within the Eightfold Path. If we don't sit in meditation, then we're not going to gain insight, and we're not going to get any wisdom, which feeds to the panya or wisdom stream, right view and right intention. And all three of these streams within the Eightfold Path work together as a set. In August, we're going to be focusing on right livelihood, and we're going to look primarily at teachers and teaching. And let me be clear, we've been teachers all our lives, and we're not trying to single people out and say, oh, you're a bad person and like that. What we're saying is that there are actions that we should take that are consistent with ethical conduct as teachers, and that this has a big effect on children and on families and on society. And so it's really, really important to do this. We've been teachers all our lives, and we like teachers and we like teaching. We think it's a noble calling. We also think that it's easy to let stuff go to your head and end up someplace crazy, which reminds me of a Al Cap back in the 60s had a great comic strip, and at the height of the student riots, he had a cartoon of a bunch of folks running around ill-kempt carrying these signs that said, "Students wildly indignant about nearly everything," with the capital SWINE. This can happen to us as teachers too. It's not just students. It's not even just student radicals. Anytime we have self wildly indignant about nearly everything, we run around in conflict with everybody that we come into contact with. And this is not the way that we're supposed to live. Micromanaging other people, our partner, our children, our employer, our employees, the guy across the street, that's not part of our job description. And right livelihood should include some guidelines for how we conduct ourselves with the rest of the world. Let's avoid being swine, shall we? That's a good place to start. So happy trails to you until we meet again.